everybody. I'm new quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Manning's Giants. With that, let's get up to MetLife Stadium as we welcome in our guys, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. It's a gain of 21 that time. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
And the quarterback, he's got some big threats at wideout.
And they seem to get bigger all the time, don't they, Brandon? Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have some today.
On second down, it's Bell. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. On third down, Roethlisberger. And incomplete here on third down. He was trying to find Ladarius Green there as tight end. And that'll bring up fourth down. The Steelers call here on the Aussie, Australian-born Jordan Berry now to punt this one away. Back deep for the Giants, Dwayne Harris. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. And tough starting field position here. They come up in an offset eye. In motion left is Cruz. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Manning to Beckham. A big play there. 46 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Hitting Donnell here, the tight end right side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They give him a gain of 37.
That was good coverage, but it was an even better catch. Great job by both of them, but only one of them ultimately was the winner coming down with the football.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Again, it's Manning. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second and goal. This offense has a lot to account for, but at the top of the defense's list is OBJ.
I'm not sure how you really game plan for him, because no matter what you do, he finds a way to uncover himself downfield. And the speed gets it from his mom, a former sprinter at LSU.
Again, they'll throw with Manning. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And a look at the Steelers' defensive unit.
Ryan Shazier ran so fast at his combine that many people thought someone actually ran for him. He's a linebacker who ran sub 4.4, and he uses that speed to make plays all over the field.
They'll try to run now with Jennings. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Jennings sat out week 3 in the loss to the Redskins with that thumb injury. They hope to get him back soon.
They're going to need him because Shane Vereen went out with a triceps injury. So now they're down to Orleans Darkwa. And how perfect is it that Orleans Darkwa played his college football at Tulane?
Yeah, it is perfect right there in the Crescent City. And Manning keeps it. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Eli Manning taking it in. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time with just punting the football.
But when you look at how teams play the game, that complementary football comes into play. How do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, it's time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth. And the defense for New York.
Jason Pierre-Paul, so good to see him back on the field, resuming his place as one of the elite pass rushers in the league.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd down following the incompletion. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. That is caught. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, 29 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And they'll get set here looking. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to go for 2. Eli's going to throw. And they're going to get it. That one's caught. And now the lead moves to 16-0. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, here's Justin Gilbert. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And this would complete to Marcus Wheaton. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down. Here's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete.
Defending an out route is awfully difficult because the best receivers try and sell an inside move before they break to the out, and you have to respect that as a defensive guy because if you let them, what they say, cross your face or get across you in the middle of the field, usually you're beaten on a route, and that's an easier throw for the quarterback. So you ordinarily take a step over to make sure you seal that off. In this case, he was able to not only do that, but react back to the sideline and bat the ball down.
The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And down he'll go at the 25. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. Drops it off in the flat to Jennings. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing on 1st down is Manning. Over the middle to Beckham. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. In motion left is Cruz. Manning to throw once more. He sets to fire deep. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
In motion left is Cruz. 3rd and 1. He's going to let it go again. It's caught inside the 25. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Okay, 3rd and short, the mindset of the defense, probably playing the run first. But if you're playing any type of pass coverage, tight coverage, press coverage, and offenses often convert their routes at that point and go farther downfield. And that paid off in a big way for them on that one, on big-time catch downfield.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Into the red zone now. Manning, that is caught inside the 5. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes. All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Shift together here from the D-line. Again, they'll throw with Manning. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lawrence Timmons coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. Here's third and goal now, back at the 11. In motion left is Cruz. Now this time Manning will throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is Harris.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
They'll send Beckham in motion right. They go play action here on first down. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And it's picked up through an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Nail it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And that one was relatively easy to see. So they got the 6, now the extra 2 on the conversion. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Bobby Rainey now to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. So the safety, obviously a big play, but now the offense, maybe they feel pressure to score with the defense doing something like that.
And it's good pressure because they put them in a nice spot now, having scored the points on defense, turn the ball back over to them. You're right, there's pressure to score, but they feel good about their chances.
That's good. They like that pressure. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Out on the right, this is Cruz. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. They go screen play with Jennings. Stays on his feet. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll be 1st down Giants. Another notch there on the belt for Eli Manning finding Odell Beckham.
Pick a route, any route. They're connected no matter what. Boy, those guys know how to figure it out, and they work hard at it in practice. A big reason why they're in the league.
Here's Manning to throw. He was trying to get it to Rashad Jennings. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. He's going to take another shot here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a 1st down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
In motion left is Cruz. Again, it's Manning. And he's got his tight end, Donnell. It's a Giants touchdown. Larry Donnell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants add on to their lead. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. Eli's going to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And the Steelers set to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Penalty marker is down here. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Manning now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And there's a flag on the play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with 2 guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Manning. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the... man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. An unbelievable play there on 4th and long. 48.